rankings and reviews. Mini reviews. Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to as the Big D. Back again with another mini reviews vid. This time around, I'm going to be tackling two just now released animated feature films on two different streaming services. And I gotta tell you, these are not too bad, and what have you. Anyway, and these are both films based off of books. One's on Netflix and one's on Paramount Plus. But what did I think of these two films? Well, you're about to find out. These, of course, will be spoiler free, so I will not give much of the story. Just my thoughts and what have you, okay? If you're ready, let's get started. First up is Orion and the Dark. This film was produced by Netflix for DreamWorks Animation. Well, from DreamWorks Animation. Anyway, it's a fantasy adventure comedy flick directed by Sean Sharmatz in his directorial debut. Well, his featured directorial debut, written by Charlie Kaufman and based on the children's book of the same name by Emma Yarlett. Anyway, it focuses on Orion, who seems a lot like your average elementary school kid. Shy, unassuming, harboring a secret crush, but underneath his seemingly normal exterior, Orion is a ball of adolescent anxiety, completely consumed by irrational fears of bees, dogs, the ocean, cell phone waves, murderous gutter clowns, and even falling off a cliff. Well, or a tall building, as you'll see in the film. But of all his fears, the thing he's the most afraid of is what he confronts on a nightly basis: the dark. So when the literal embodiment of his worst fear pays a visit, the dark whisks Orion away on a roller coaster ride around the world to prove there is nothing to be afraid of in the night. As the unlikely pair grows closer, Orion must decide if he can learn to accept the unknown, to stop letting fear control his life, and finally embrace the joy of living. Well, from what I've seen of this film, I thought it was not too bad. I don't consider it to be one of the best. I mean, since this was from Netflix and DreamWorks actually produced this. But overall, I thought I had a few fun moments and excitement and what have you. According to Rotten Tomatoes, who have this at 87%, they say it's an uncommonly ambitious animated film, and it benefits from a Charlie Kaufman screenplay that isn't afraid to tangle with exin, existent, existential ideas. I'm sorry, I hate when I mispronounce that word. Anyway, I will say it had a lot of fun and what have you. The film does feature a pretty good cast of voice actors as well. Well, the ones I'm mostly familiar with is Jacob Tremblay, who you may remember from Wonder and The Predator, and more recently voicing Flounder in Disney's recent Little Mermaid live action film. Oh, yeah, he was also in Good Boys. Whoops. Sorry about that. He voices the character of Orion, well, the young version of him, while the adult version of him is voiced by Colin Hanks. I'm sure you know who that is. The son to the son of a certain Tom Hanks. That is. I will say he's good too. Voicing Dark is Paul Walter Hauser, who was well known for his supporting work in appearing in films like I, Tonya, Black Klansman, The Five Bloods, which of course that was a recent Netflix film, and Cruella. He also played the title character in Richard Jewell as well. I will say he did a pretty good job in voicing him. Now, Orion gets to meet the other characters that's in Dark's world, including Light, played by voiced by Ike Barinholtz, Sleep, voiced by Natasha Demetriou, Unexplained Noises, voiced by Golda Rocheville. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Insomnia, voiced by Night Nat Faxon, and Sweet Dreams, voiced by Angela Bassett. Yeah, of course, I'm gonna say all those characters were pretty good and what have you. Oh, what? Wait, I almost forgot one more character with them. These, well, Dark Strands. Quiet, voiced by Aparna Nancherla. And Orion's mom's voiced by Carla Gugino, and his dad's voiced by Matt Della Pina. And Werner Herzog is the narrator of the film. So I'm gonna say the cast was pretty good. I'd say the film is pretty ambitious and what have you, but overall, while it's not one of DreamWorks' best, even with it being produced by, well, released by Netflix, it still proved to be pretty good. It also has a pretty good score from Robert Lydecker and Kevin Lax. So anyway, I think Orion in the Dark proves to be pretty good, and it's got a little bit of good color in some of those characters there with Dark, as a matter of fact. So anyway, I think I would recommend you check it out. For my score, I'm gonna give Orion in the Dark 4 stars. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving it an 8. Next film, please. The next film I'm going to be talking about is The Tiger's Apprentice, also based on a book, which I think was really something. It was from Paramount Plus, which was originally to be released through Paramount Animation. And it was released on Paramount Plus from where it was originally supposed to come to theaters, but since it got delayed so time picking many times due to the pandemic and what have you, it's it was directed by Raman Hui and based on the 2003 novel the same name by Lawrence Yip. Anyway, the film has a pretty good cast of voice actors, but I'll get to that in a little bit. Anyway, the film centers around a Chinese American adolescent named Tom Lee, who is tasked with protecting a phoenix egg from evil. Which, of course, is a little bit of a little kind of an amulet type thing around a necklace. Yeah. Now, let's see. Yeah. Now, not really much is to be said. The film sets at 53% on Rotten Tomatoes. Not much to be said. But anywho, I will say that this was pretty fun and what have you. I mean, it kind of has a feel like some of those other flicks that I've seen with a little Asian feel to it in animated form, like like Mulan or Kung Fu Panda or even Raya and the Last Dragon. It has a few funny moments and what have you, and it's very amazing and what have you, especially with having featuring all sorts of various, well, all the animals featured on the Zodiac, which I thought that was really cool as well. Now we do have a pretty good cast and what have you. We have Henry Golding, who of course recently played the titular character in Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe Origins. He was also in A Simple Favor, Last Christmas, and Crazy Rich Asians. He voices Mr. Who, the mentor and the Tiger Guardian to Tom, voiced by Brandon Sue who of course was well known for playing Tran in Tropic Thunder. And also, he was also in From Dusk Till Dawn, the series, as shown on the El Rey network. Now, there's also Lucy Liu voicing Nu Qua, not too bad of a character, aka Cynthia. Sandra Oh as Mistral, very good character, and of course that's Mistral is the dragon, I believe. And Michelle Yeoh, who voices the villainess of the film, an evil sorceress named Lu, great villainess. Let's see, Bowen Yang voices Sydney, which I believe that was the rat. and Sherry Cola as Naomi, the monk, aka the Monkey Guardian. And there's a lot of others and what have you in this film. Sorry, for scratching my nose so much. But anyway, yeah, it's got a pretty good voice acting cast. And a good score by Steve Jablonsky as well. It even has kind of got some pretty good music and what have you, especially with having an updated version of the classic "Eye of the Tiger" from Rocky 3, which reminds me, I just heard about the pass out Carl Weathers play Apollo Creed in the first four Rocky films. May he rest in peace. But enough said about that. But anyway, The Tiger's Apprentice had some good fantasy action sequences, some pretty good funny moments, and what have you, just like what I could expect from any other type of animated film and what have you. Now, I do have a bit of a negative with the film. The film's a little short and what have you, with a runtime of 83 to 84 minutes. I think they could have just made it just a wee bit long to make it about 90 minutes, an hour and a half or so tops, then I think I could have enjoyed it a little more. But nevertheless, I still think The Tiger's Apprentice was a pretty awesome film, and how the Guardians found to be in their forms, the tiger, the dragon, etc., etc., etc. I liked it, and I would recommend you watch it. It's on Paramount Plus. For my score, I'm gonna give The Tiger's Apprentice 4.5 stars. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 9.5. It would have gotten a 5 for a score of 10, but due to the film's short runtime, I'm sorry, it missed it by that much. Anyway, so that'll do it for this main reviews video. What did you think? Uh, what did you think of Orion the Dark or The Tiger's Apprentice? Have you seen either one of these or maybe both of them? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you a review of Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, for its anniversary. Oh, which reminds me, there is going to be another anniversary review coming up, but I'm going to be doing it a day early, before its anniversary on the 7th, which I already have the Lego movie booked for. But on the day before that, on the 6th, I'm going to review another film that's going to celebrate an anniversary on the 7th of this month, and that will be Mel Brooks' own Blazing Saddles. So be on the lookout for that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, consider checking out my reviews for some of these other films. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of the recent Paramount animated feature, and that was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem. Or go to the upper right-hand corner and see my review of a recent hit from DreamWorks, which of course was Trolls Band Together. Or go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review of another recent film from DreamWorks, which will actually be coming to Netflix this month after being on Peacock, and that's Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.